Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to City News at 12. This bulletin is live from our studio at number 11, Dr. Morton Loop in Adabraka, Accra. It's also live on all our partner stations across the country and around the globe on citynewsroom.com. Coming up, the opposition National Democratic Congress (NDC) demands the immediate arrest and prosecution of Minister of Food and Agriculture Brian Champon over some comments he made over the weekend. And also, police in the Ashanti region on a manhunt for two suspects who fled arrest over the alleged involvement in attack of a police officer at the Wono Akosuchu in the Akwemewu district of the Ashanti region. And later, Citi FM donates a whopping 30,000 Ghana cedis to Baptist School Complex and Orphanage Basco. We'll take you across the regions where similar donations have taken place. My name is Nashika Caesar, and this afternoon I'm here with.
Kweku Ediamansa.
Let's settle for the details. Now, the opposition National Democratic Congress (NDC) has called on the Ghana Police Service to immediately arrest and prosecute the Member of Parliament for Abetifi and Minister of Food and Agriculture Brian Champon for comments the party describes as reckless and treasonable. Mr. Champon, while addressing party supporters at Impraso over the weekend, said the ruling NPP party will never hand over power to the opposition NDC in 2025. The former Minister of State in charge of national security added that the NPP will do everything possible to remain in power. Let's listen to what he said.
The NDC condemns this utterly reckless and treasonable.
You heard the Minister of Food and Agriculture, Brian Champon, speaking there to some MPP members over the weekend. But the NDC, in a statement signed by its General Secretary, Fifi Kweti, slammed the MP and accused the NPP of attempting to subvert the will of the people in 2024. Here are excerpts of that statement.
The NDC condemns this utterly reckless and treasonable comment in no uncertain terms. We note that Brian Champon is the latest of high-ranking officials of the NPP to make such brazen statement that reveals the party's deep-seated determination to subvert Ghana's democratic order. We urge the Ghana Police Service to act with dispatch in this matter. We recall the alacrity with which it recently apprehended and charged the Swame constituency youth organizer of the NDC for expressing views that were deemed to be insightful. No one is in any doubt that the statement of Brian Champon is even more incendiary and subversive. We therefore expect the same level of speedy action from the Ghana Police Service in arresting Brian Champon and bringing him to book. The NDC, a party that both in the years 2001 and 2017 handed power to the NPP when the people of Ghana voted for the NPP, wants to assure Ghanaians that we shall do everything that is necessary to protect the democratic will and the sovereignty of the Ghanaian people.
You had excerpts of a statement by the opposition NDC demanding the arrest of our Greek Minister Brian Champon over comments it deems treasonable.
So to stay with this subject, because a founding member of the New Patriotic Party, Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo, has slammed the Member of Parliament for Abetifi and Minister for Food and Agriculture, Brian Champon, for claiming that the ruling party will hold on to power at all costs. In a statement, Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo said the comments by Mr. Champon can lead the nation into disruption and beyond the extent the Akufo-Addo government has already caused. Here are excerpts of the said statement, read by Citi News' Emmanuel Opong.
The statement made recently by Mr. Brian Champon during the NPP Unity Walk at Kwewu on the 8th of April 2023 is not only irresponsible but also violent and destructive. A statement that is senseless and uncalled for. I would like to assure Mr. Brian Champon that some of us will not sit down unperturbed as he seeks to press the destructive button of the Fourth Republic, and we are resolved in our determination. Brian Champon's indiscipline and violent tendency has reached legendary levels, and it is about time the president and the NPP leadership called him to sanity. Failure to do that will further injure the party and lead it to a total collapse. I would advise Mr. Brani Champon to, as a matter of urgency, withdraw and render an unqualified apology to the people of Ghana for making such destructive, unlawful, unguided, unnecessary, and unintelligent political statement.
So you heard the excerpts of the statement issued by Dr. Nyaho Tamaklo, read by City News' Emmanuel Opong.
Now, the National Democratic Congress in the Ashanti region says it will win the Kumewu by-election to send strong signals to the new Patriotic Party of what to expect in the 2024 elections. The seat was declared vacant by the Speaker of Parliament following the demise of the Member of Parliament for the constituency, Philip Biswa. The Electoral Commission is expected in the coming days to schedule a date for the by-election. The new Patriotic Party, on whose ticket late Beswa was a member of parliament, will on Tuesday commence processes for the selection of a candidate to replace the former MP. The NDC, who already have a candidate, is hopeful of winning the election. Ashanti Regional Secretary of the NDC, Dr. Frank Amwakohine, has been speaking to City News on the party's plans for Kumewu.
We in the NDC, we were prepared for 2024. And as such, all across the country, we are electing or going through the process of electing parliamentary candidates. For Kumewu, among other constituencies in Ashanti, we had candidates standing unopposed. And per section 12.5 of our guidelines for the 2023 parliamentary primaries, any candidate that stands unopposed is declared elected. So last week after the voting, we declared our candidate for Kumewu as duly elected. And the candidate is by name Kwesi Amankwa. We're doing all we can to make a strong case for our party come 2024, because our outcome or the result of Kumewu will give us a typical picture of what may happen across the region in 2024. So it's not just one of those by-elections that we want to go and just snag the seat. No, it goes far beyond that. And we are prepared to make that case, okay? We are prepared to make that case. And we're going to put in our all and our best.
You heard the Ashanti Regional Secretary of the NDC, Frank Amakohini.
Meanwhile, a senior research fellow with the Institute for Democratic Governance, IDEC, Professor Kwesi Jonah, is calling for a bipartisan approach in dealing with political tensions that arise from holding by-elections. His comment comes on the back of the preparations to hold a by-election for the Kumewu constituency following the demise of his Member of Parliament, Philip Baswa. Speaking to City News, Professor Jonah observed that by-elections has over the years been characterized by violence while citing the Ayawaso West Wogon incident. He believes attention should be given to security situation rather than the cost of holding the elections.
The major parties especially mobilize all their resources and members to make sure that they win that seat. And invariably, the ruling party is at an advantage. Why? Because they control the resources, they can promise people electricity, this and that and that and that. So there's so much tension. The election is happening on just one constituency. The NDC, the NPP will mobilize all their resources in an effort, and it creates so much tension. I think the tension argument is much stronger than the cost argument. But again, the very essence of democracy is competition. So I would say that instead of allowing the party that controls the seat to simply dominate, which will be taking competition out of democracy, let us continue to organize the by-elections as we have, but instead focus our attention on how to reduce tension. For me, the tension argument is more convincing than the cost argument. But here, what you have to do is look at ways, a bipartisan way arrangement to ensure that tension goes down.
So you have there a senior research fellow with the Institute for Democratic Governance, IDEC, Professor Kwesi Jonah speaking.
You're listening to the Midday News on Citi 97.3 FM. Still to come, police in the Shanti region on a manhunt for two suspects who fled arrest over their alleged involvement in the attack of a police officer at the Wono Akosuchu in the Kumewu district of the Shanti region. Please stay with us. We'll be right back with more.
City Prime News at 12 midday. Updates you on all the running stories and connects you to the newsmakers.
Ajwapa, what's all this condom business? Oh, I've told her over and over again that she won't get pregnant, and she's still insisting. Oh, isn't she the same person who said we would not have sex till we go out for at least 2 years? Eh? For all this time? Oh, and she still can't trust me enough? Abba, when I try to do something small, no, condom this, condom that. So handsome man like me, she probably thinks I have HIV.
Using a condom will protect you and your partner. Condoms are effective for protection against a wide spectrum of STIs and HIV infection. Don't take risks. Use a condom every time. Always come prepared.
This advert is brought to you by the Ghana AIDS Commission.
City Prime News at 12 midday. Updates you on all the running stories and connects you to the newsmakers.
Yeah, welcome back. Now let's do some other stories. Police in the Ashanti region are on a manhunt for two suspects who are on the run for their alleged involvement in the attack of a police officer at the Wono Akosuchu checkpoint in the Kumewu district of the region. The incident, which was captured in a viral video, saw some young men physically assaulting a police officer, which led to him sustaining a knee injury. However, the two other officers who were on duty with the attacked officer neglected and left him to be manhandled. The two police officers have been interdicted for failing to rescue their colleague in his time of need. 6 of the suspects who were apprehended by the police on Friday, April 7, and will remain in police custody until they are arraigned later this week. Kweku has more.
Now, business groups who petitioned the president on the implementation of the 3 new tax levies say they are yet to receive a response from the presidency over their concerns. The groups, consisting of the Ghana Union of Traders Association, GUTA, the Association of Ghana Industries, AGI, and the Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana, a week ago petitioned President Akufo-Addo on the passage of the 3 revenue tax amended bills passed by Parliament. According to the business groups, the implementation of these taxes will spell doom for the Ghanaian business community, hence the need to review the taxes. Speaking to Citi News, the Executive Secretary for the Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana, Samson Asakia Wingobet, indicated that they are hopeful of hearing from the President after today.
So we have given a petition to the Trade Minister, and the Trade Minister promised us he was going to deliver our petition to the President, and this was done on Thursday. And as I said, on the following day was a Good Friday, which was holiday, isn't it? Right. And so obviously, if we are expecting any feedback, then it should be done tomorrow, Tuesday, going, because tomorrow, Tuesday, will be the first working day of the week after we've met with the Minister to present our petition. Well, we are calling for so many relief. One, we are saying that if the President hasn't signed the petition yet, want to engage him. We strongly believe that if the President should go ahead to sign this petition and the GRF goes ahead to implement this, it will bring untoward situations to the business community. Already the business community is overburdened.
Samson Asakia Wingobet is the Executive Secretary for the Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana.
Moving on, the chief of Kojo Bofor community in the Pru East district of the Bono East region, Nana Dr. Ejari Bofor IV, is calling on nomads who are destroying farms with their cattle in the area to leave the vicinity or they will take action against them. Nana Dr. Ejari Bofor IV noted that an engagement with the chief of the nomads to ensure their cattle do not destroy farms and foodstuffs has not yielded any positive outcome.
Our main point is that Fulani herdsmen are disturbing the farmers on Kojobofor land. There is no week we will not get a complaint about farmers, cattle destroying the foodstuff of farmers on our land. We have called the Fulani chief, spoken to him, we brought letters from our lawyer Bribuahi, warned him, and they are not taking it serious. We are aware that incidents of this nature have happened Nafran Place, Ejura, and Agogo. We are law abiding and we do not want to take the law into our hands. We want to advise Fulani chief, his elders, and the herdsmen take this advice seriously. If they want what happened in Agogo and other places to happen here, we wouldn't mind at all doing it. We're advising them to keep away from our land, allow our farmers.
Chief of Kojobo community in the Poo East district of the Bono East region, Nana Dr. Ejaribo for the fourth.
We do more stories now on the Sunyan Senior High School. Susek in the Bono region has lost most of its lands to encroachers. The situation could affect future expansion of the school. The situation has also led to several theft cases in the institution. The headmaster of the school, Gordon Osemafo, is calling for more support to complete a wall project. The Parent Teachers Association, PTA, of the school has started to protect the remaining lands of the school from encroachers. City News' Michael Saponifum reports.
Sunyani Senior High School, SUSEC, was established in 1958 by the first president of Ghana, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. The school currently has a student population of 4,500. Over the years, one major problem the school has been battling with is the encroachment of its lands. Most of the school lands have been encroached upon. In 2015, for instance, the students of the school embarked on a demonstration to register their displeasure over the encroachment of the school's land, but nothing has changed after the demonstration. However, to protect the remaining lands, the Parent Association of the school has started a project to construct a wall around the school to protect the remaining lands. The headmaster of the school, Gordon Osemafo, who, in the company of some teachers of the school, inspected ongoing works and later spoke to the news team.
When I took over after going through the papers, the documents, I saw that the land given to SEC was about 460 acres. It was supposed to be about 800 acres, and we gave some to technical school, then technical school, about 160 acres, and they also gave some to about 200 acres to the police, Ghana Police Service. So now what was left was 460 acres. But as of now that we are talking, what we have, I don't think will be more than 170 acres. So you can see that they have taken almost all the land given to SUSEC. Yeah, for future expansion. And aside that, it's building in discipline among the students because the community is just closer to the school. At first, it wasn't like that. And they even passed through. There was a time that even they were using cars to pass through to their place. And now, thanks to the PTA, the letter that has been left, we are constructing about 3-kilometer wall so that people or the community will not pass through the school to their place. And it also prevents the students from moving to those community.
He also called for support to complete the wall project to ward off the encroachers.
Now, with the help of the PTA, the chairman and the executive, they are doing well. So almost I can say that it's almost 60% complete. And we have molded about 15,000 blocks to complete the rest. So those who want to come in to help, our arms are open to receive those any assistance that will be given to us.
A tutor and a student of the school also spoke to City News on how the activities of the encroachers are affecting them.
In fact, as a staff staying on campus, we are so much disturbed by the encroachers who live around us. Sometimes as late as 9, 10, 11 p.m., they will be using these motorbikes, motorking, crossing around the school. And then there is a bar just behind the wall, making noise on top of its addition, and that disturbs us a lot.
There will be programs outside like playing of music that goes a long way to disturb students during classes hours and both preps time. And also, thieves sneak into our school to embark on certain acts which goes against us as students and the entire society community. So those are the effects that this thing poses on us. And I think this construction of the wall project is going to help curb this menace.
From Susek in Sunyani, Michael Saponinfum, City News.
And here in the studios of number 11, Dr. Martin Loop in Accra, my name is Nashika Caesar, and I'm doing this with Kweku Ediama Ansa. We'll take a short break, but when we return, Citi FM Foundation donates a whopping 30,000 Ghana cedis to the Baptist School Complex and Orphanage. We'll take you across the regions where similar donations have also taken place. Don't go away.
Citi Prime News at 12 midday. Updates you on all the running stories and connects you to the newsmakers.
Resurrect your love for shopping at the Kitia Victory Sale happening inside Kitia Mall. Get up to 30% off selected items from our wide variety of furniture and home accessories and leave feeling glorious. Explore our furniture universes and be spoiled for choice. There's a perfect item for your home on every corner. The sale runs till the 16th of April, so visit us on the Spintex Road and enjoy shopping at a discount this Easter.
It's creamy, creamy plus, delicious milk, creamy plus for you.
Creamy Plus is a delightfully delicious option whenever and wherever the occasion calls for milk. For your quick meals on the go or quality time at the dining table, jazz up your favorite Gary soakings, mashed kinky, cereals, and all hot and cold beverages with a creamy, protein-rich, healthy option of milk. Creamy Plus evaporated milk with vegetable fat is all you need to stay on the go. Creamy Plus evaporated milk is now available in a shop near you.
For bulk purchases, please contact Les Farm Distributors at Medina Ritz Junction on 0501 682 522, or Grace has found us at Akuko Photo Dansoman on 0245 162 747.
Creamy plus for you.
Creamy Plus evaporated milk.
This message has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Let's spend Easter together. This Easter holidays, whatever you do, make sure you spend the break with DSTV. That's right. It's time to kick back, relax with all the action and the drama from the Premier League and all our great football content. Bring on the laughter and the fun with the best holiday entertainment in Africa with brand new blockbusters and series and the freshest entertainment for kids. Get your decoder today for just 269 Ghana cedis. Renew your subscription using *759#. DSTV, it's your moment.
Citi Prime News at 12 midday. Updates you on all the running stories and connects you to the newsmakers.
Yeah, welcome back. Now, the Citi FM Foundation, as part of its annual Easter Orphan Project, has donated an amount of 30,000 Ghana cedis to the Baptist School Complex Orphanage Basco in Suhum in the Eastern region. The foundation also donated assorted food items, sanitary products, and educational materials through the generous donations of listeners and viewers. Basco has since 2005 been adopted by the Citi FM Foundation, receiving annual donations, major product, and mentorship every Easter Monday. Administrator of Citi FM and Citi TV, Matthew Aidan, encouraged the director of the orphanage, Reverend Victor Ofori Amwa, to continue utilizing donated items in the best interest of the orphans. Now, joining us on the telephone is my colleague Kennedy Chumisi, who is over there at Basco. Good afternoon, Kennedy, if you can hear me. And what can you tell us about the donation exercise today? How did it go?
Yeah, so basically it was a long journey from Adabaka in Accra and through the CTFM Foundation about an hour and a half to reach the Baptist School Complex Orphanage, popularly known as Basco, at Shoto, near Suhum in the eastern region of Ghana. Basco has since 2005 been adopted by the CTFM Foundation to receive annual donations and support in terms of projects and infrastructure in the orphanage. So the foundation aims at major projects, which include the building of boreholes and then um, also putting some smiles on the faces of these children in the orphanage. We came in here and it's full of joy, it's full of happiness, basically putting smiles on the faces of these children. If you can hear from the background, we are currently in a party mood. We are having fun with these children. We are eating and making merry and just giving hope to the children that no matter the circumstances, there are people who still love them during these holidays. And we are just here to make merry with them. During the donation exercise, the CCFM Foundation donated an amount of 30,000 Ghana cedis to support the orphanage in discharging its duties. And it's also donated food staff, it's also donated sanitary items, educational materials as well were also donated today. And basically, smiles all over, happiness.
Yes, I was coming to that. Were you able to speak to any of the children at the orphanage or any of the management of the place?
Yeah, so the management of the place in the person of the director of the orphanage, Reverend Victor Ofori Amwa, he expressed his joy to the annual celebration that CCFM Foundation does. In terms, he pledged to put into good use the donated items and the money judiciously because these items come in handy and sometimes they find it difficult to get these basic amenities in running the orphanage. So the support by the CCSM Foundation, according to him, is timely and we need that the foundation continue to support the orphanage in terms of its needs and necessities. With respect to even the construction of the boreholes, there's one, the CCSM Foundation will construct one borehole for the orphanage and even one for the church community so that in terms of water accessibility, there will not be difficulty in that. And the orphanage indeed accepted that the construction of the boreholes for the orphanage in the community has really done a great service to them because they usually have water challenges. And this is really timely. And just lastly, the CTFM also constructed 30 dormitory, 30-bed girls dormitory for the orphanage as well. In terms of the housing, the facility and the orphanage, it was an eyesore. But due to the kind courtesy of the CTFM Foundation, the girls, the children who are at this orphanage have a good place to sleep without even thinking about when it rains, where we will be sleeping, and the other. So basically, it's been a sight scene. We are having fun. We are making merry. Doing take and act, dancing competition, and all those kind of fun activities. And the children here are full of smiles and happiness.
I'm sure. Thank you so much for that update. Kennedy Chumisi is my colleague here at City FM and City TV. Meanwhile, the administrator of City FM, City TV, Matthew Aidan, encouraged the director of the orphanage, Reverend Victor Oforiamwa, to continue utilizing donated items in the best interest of the orphans. Let's listen to him.
But we are very, very appreciative for City TV and City FM being in our midst. But your donation that you have brought is very, very good for us, and it's going to help us. Look at many, many bags of rice you have brought. Let me
Our
show you.
listeners and our viewers have asked us to do a work for them. So on behalf of the management, the managing director, all the staff of City FM, City TV, we also present to you this 30,000 Ghana cedis. They are asking you to utilize it very well for the kids, and what they have seen is why they are giving you this.
Well, that's the administrator of City FM and City TV, Matthew Aiden. Now, in the Ashanti region, or Tamale rather, some items, including soap, books, and other items, were donated to the Tamale Children's Home as part of the annual Easter Orphan Project. And then also in the King Jesus Charity Home at Bwedi in the Ashanti region was also not left out of the laugh train of City FM's foundation, the annual Easter Orphan Project. The foundation presented a donation of 20,000 Ghana cedis to the orphanage. Now that's it for City News at 12, which came to you live from our studios at number 11, Dr. Martin Loop in Adabraka, Accra. For more news, do log on to citynews.com, citynewsroom.com, I beg your pardon. My name is Nashika Caesar, and this afternoon I was here with
Kweku Ediamansa.
Many thanks for your attention. Good afternoon.
City News. We speak first. Reach our hotline on 0302 224959 and get interactive on Facebook, City 97.3 FM, and